Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your virtual town hall meeting. Please notice the beautiful background. I'm sitting in the hillside room over on the hillside section of the building. And this is our multi-purpose room. So it's a little different venue, a little different place to do the virtual town hall. But Melissa thought it would be a great idea to have a background that matches my turtleneck today. Okay, so let me tell you about some things that are going on. We have been doing the virtual town hall meeting for close to 2 years. Not quite, but close to 2 years. And for those of you who have been here that long, we started to do the virtual town hall meeting because of COVID. We're still doing the virtual town hall meeting because of COVID. And even when COVID disappears in 2022 or 2023 or 2024, whenever this little bugger goes away, we will still be doing the virtual town hall meeting. Now, of course, I can say that because I'm not going to be here any longer. But I know it's a great way for Melissa, our phenomenal Joy Director, to communicate to you and let you know everything that's going on. However, I want everyone to be really careful. There is yet a third variant of the virus going around. I have family members that now have COVID who were super careful, double vaccinated, on their way to get their booster, and that they have now COVID and were really, really sick, even though they were vaccinated. So again, we are not over this. We need to be very careful. We need to make sure you are washing your hands like crazy, staying 6 feet away from people, and when you come outside your apartment, please make sure to wear your mask throughout the community. Above your nose, not like this, not as a chin diaper, but please wear it the right way so you can be safe. Your best way of not getting COVID is to practice those guidelines and make sure you're very, very careful. As of this point now, there are no employees that we know that have COVID. There are no residents that we know that have COVID. There are residents who have been exposed, and they are quarantining for a certain amount of days, and before they come out, they have to get a negative test. So when you are seeing people in the supermarket, at church, at different events, and you want to hug and kiss them and or your family, if they're not vaccinated, please be very careful and do not take your mask off. They could be vaccinated, but they could have COVID. So please be very, very careful. I cannot stress this enough about protecting yourself during these times. We're entering into the winter months. It is cold outside. When I get up and come to work, it's about 35 degrees. Maybe it gets to 45, but pretty soon it's going to be 25 and 15. Windows are shut. Air is stuck inside, so you need to be extra diligent on your cleanliness, on your washing of your hands, and staying away. When you are doing events in our community, excuse me, that are not being monitored by the Joy Department, and you're playing cards or playing Mexican train dominoes, please make sure to wear your mask, okay? We cannot stress this enough. So that's about COVID. Hopefully by now everyone has the booster shot. That would be great if you could make sure to get the booster shot if you did not get it here. If you do not get the flu vaccine, please make sure you get the flu vaccine. If you have not had your shingles shot, please make sure you get your shingles shot as well too. Just protect yourself. We're here to help guide you and provide you the support for that as well. So this week, the new executive director started. His name is Dave Arena. His name is Dave Arena. So when you see me walking around the community with a man, it's not my husband, it's the new executive director. And his name is Dave. So we put a notice on everyone's door this week. Melissa's going to put a notice on LifeShare welcoming him. Several residents, as I walked around the community, were already wonderful and gracious, and we will be spending a lot of time in the dining room. So that's what we're going to do. I have him involved with all my direct reports. Dave has a lot of experience in sales and marketing, a lot of experience in hotel management, which this is really like a hotel just with permanent guests. A lot of experience in construction and renovations of hotels. And this is like a big hotel, and we're doing a lot of beautiful renovations. So speaking of the renovations, so please make sure to welcome him. He will be a wonderful asset, And don't worry, while I will physically not have this job anymore, Dave has invited me to come back as much as I want. So as long as I'm not traveling, I will be coming back for 100-year-old parties, to pour coffee on the weekend, so you won't miss my smiling face. But I am traveling a lot in January through March. So let's see, what else do we have to talk about? We have to talk about, hopefully everyone enjoyed the beautiful, beautiful resident holiday party we had on December 3rd. It was like a cruise ship. We had two seatings. We had an early seating and a late seating, and we flipped the room. So our chefs, our culinary servers, and the Joy department, they are primarily responsible for this phenomenal event, did a superb job. I have no comments on any recommendations on things to change for 2022. So I just hope all of you appreciated it as much as you shared as you talked around the community. We have a lot of wonderful events coming up in December. And if you want, take a little walk on the 3rd floor because the painting is going on. That painting for the 3rd floor will probably continue through till, in my opinion, the end of December. And then they'll start the 2nd floor. And then they'll start the 1st floor. And then they'll go back and do carpets and new light fixtures and furniture. So it's going to be such an exciting year. It'll be like Christmas every day in 2022 with all the different renovations going on. So please enjoy it. Please take the time. There will be a lot of changes. We are absolutely, everyone is here to support you. And life is grand if you live at Arbor Square. For those residents who take the time to send an email on the survey of how we're doing, 10 out of 10, that's the number I want. 10 out of 10. That is wonderful. We are just so grateful. So many residents and the children are giving us 10 out of 10 for the great job that we do here at Arbor Square. So again, love you very much. See you around town. Bye-bye.